We should be back with another
Yo, what's up,
video.
everybody? It's
Or
your
Hyper
boy,
React. What do you got?
Radar, the
React
Archer
speed,
of Truth.
So this is going to go on my
And
reaction
we're doing me and my boy,
But we're back with
Hyperspeed, are
another
doing a prediction video for
prediction video.
WWE Clash of the Castle.
We're going to be reacting.
It's only 5 matches.
Me and my boy, Radar, we're going to be doing
I'll leave his channel in the description.
Yeah, same here. I'll also leave his channel in the description. But we're going to be doing our prediction on matches for tomorrow Clash at the Castle. We'll probably upload it about like 1:45.
Yeah.
Whatever we decide to upload at. So that's what we're going to be doing. So anyway, with all that being out of the way, we can go on and get into it. So our first match we got World Heavyweight Championship on the line against Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre. Drew.
Alright, so what do you got in this one?
Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest. I don't know. It's the same like I was saying about my other video and my other NXT video. I feel like WWE is gonna rickroll us with this one because I'm pulling for Drew because I feel like they're gonna have Drew take the belt, hold it until Punk gets back, but then you gotta tell storylines with it. But then you got Money in the Bank coming up, so I'm thinking possibility they could have Drew retain it. I mean, not Drew. Damian retain it, and then have Damian versus Jey Uso at the next pay-per-view, or I guess that would be SummerSlam after Money in the Bank. Yeah. But I feel like if Jey Uso is if he cash in, he's gonna do it like how John Cena did when John Cena cashed in, when he basically just told the person like, hey, I'm going to cash in on you, but I'm going to do it the fair way and the right way. So most likely if that happens, if Damian does retain it, I feel like we're going to see that on a Monday Night Raw episode, that Jay's going to tell him in advance like, hey, Drew, I'm going to be cashing in on you. I want you to know this. And then it's going to evolve the Judgment Day, and that's going to probably explode where like Damian's going to beat Drew. And then, Damian's going to face Jay, and they're going to try to involve themselves, but he's going to probably stop them, and Jay might win the belt, and then they might beat up Damian and kick him out of Judgment Day. So I'm pulling for Drew, but I feel like WWE's going to rickroll us with this. What about you?
Okay, well, I feel like they're going to have... because we all know the storyline with Drew McIntyre and CM Punk agony going on right now.
Yeah.
And we already know that technically Drew McIntyre does still want to get a match with CM Punk. Okay?
Yeah.
So I feel like either he's gonna come back tomorrow night or tomorrow during the pay-per-view
or Monday.
I feel like he's gonna come back at the pay-per-view and either help Drew win it, or he's gonna sabotage so Drew doesn't win, and then him and Drew are gonna get into like a whole rivalry type thing.
Yeah.
But I feel like they're gonna have Drew pick up the title, so that way they're gonna have CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre at one of the upcoming pay-per-views, whichever one they choose to do it at.
Yeah.
So I'm going with Drew.
All right. Our next match we have is the undisputed WWE champion Cody Rhodes versus my boy AJ Styles.
Okay. But before we get to this, can we just say this art, right, of the match card?
Yeah.
It looks like AJ Styles wants to fucking pound Cody Rhodes' face into the ground. like look at it.
No, he does look like that.
He got that look at his face like I'm gonna kick your ass.
He does.
He looks like he's gonna like he's like extremely pissed off at Cody.
Yeah, Cody's just looking like I ain't worried about this match. I'm nonchalant about it.
Yeah. All right, so
We
Your
have
predictions.
AJ versus Cody. I quit match.
This is probably gonna be the main event. So.
Probably, most likely. I feel like I want AJ Styles to win it. I know a lot of people keep saying that AJ is going to retire and he don't deserve a title shot. But see, I feel like it's different. I don't know. I guess it's because I grew up off of AJ watching him in TNA and then seeing him come to WWE and then seeing him do the stuff with the United States title and the tag team titles, which we're not going to talk about the tag team title shit that almost that shit was garbage. But when AJ was running SmackDown, when he was the face that reigned the place, I loved his run when he was champion, and then ever since then, AJ's just been in the back scenes, fighting other matches and stuff. And it's like, I at least if he does retire, I want him at least have one more run with the title. I'm not saying he has to hold that shit for like a whole year and shit. Like I would say, just give AJ like at least 2 or 3 months with the title. Let him do some stuff with it, get in some rivalries, and then if he wants to retire, I'll be good after that. But if he does retire and he don't become champion, I'm gonna be pissed a little, but I understand. The man's getting old. He wants to settle down and shit. So I'm pulling for my boy AJ, but I think Cody's gonna retain it. What you think?
Okay, for one, you make a good point. I mean, in all technicality, okay, in all technicality, AJ Styles could pull a CM Punk and win the title and then run out the arena with it and then retire with it.
Hey, that would be crazy. That would be fucking crazy.
Basically do the same thing that
CM Punk did, yeah. That would be crazy if he does that shit.
And then he could retire, but then again, the WWE corporation would probably just give Cody the new title anyway, like a same version like they did John Cena.
Yeah. But at least he gets the if they do that, at least he gets to retire as champion and go off and retire. That would be cool if they would do some shit like that.
I mean, technically, we could have another version of like a WWE title stall, like CM Punk did John Cena.
I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that shit.
that just made me think about that when you said that. But this is a tough one. A tough one. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna roll a dice. I'm gonna go AJ Styles.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll the dice. I'm gonna go AJ Styles.
Alright. You wanna do the next one?
Alright, we got the WWE Women's Championship on the line with Bayley versus Piper Niven. We can say Piper. Bayley versus Piper.
Yeah. Who you got?
Now, you see, I feel like Bayley is a good champion.
Yeah. I feel like she just had a shitty title run so far. They haven't been really promoting her. Even when she was Money in the Bank, like it was crazy when she was Money in the Bank. No, not Money in the Bank. When she was Royal Rumble winner, they did not promote that shit out of her at all. They was just promoting Cody's and talking about The Rock and Roman Reigns, and they wasn't even showing her on banners and all that stuff. So that's why I feel like her run's just been shitty because they haven't been promoting her. And then I feel like this what Piper Niven, this shit it's just a squash match, and it don't even feel like a rivalry. It just feels like a sloppy job that they just was like, let's just put it together.
Yeah. But you see, I would say Bailey would retain it, but if if Piper has help, which we know she's been having help for the last couple weeks now.
From Chelsea Green.
Yeah. From Chelsea. But I feel like she's gonna get involved, and Piper's gonna pick up the victory because Chelsea's gonna get involved in some way.
Okay. I don't think Piper's not going to win it. I think Bailey's going to retain it. This is just a squash match. They only picked her because her hometown, and you know how WWE is with people in their hometowns. They pick them and throw them into a title match when it's their hometown. So I feel like this is just going to be a squash match for her. And I don't even consider this because they only did this. They just picked this rivalry up like, what was it, 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. So it's like I'm not even invested into this match.
Yeah. So you're going with
Bailey.
Bailey, eh? Bailey.
Alright. Our next match, we have the Intercontinental Champion Sami Zayn versus Chad Gable for the second time.
Ooh. Alright.
I'm pulling. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead first.
I would say this is another match which I feel like WWE is kind of going to rickroll us with this too because it's up in the airs with it. Because I feel like Chad has to win. He has to win. Like, you're not getting no more title shots after this. You have to win to start his new faction and all that with the Alpha Academy. But if they don't, it's just going to be like crazy if they don't put it on Chad Gable. So I'm pulling for Chad. But then they could rickroll us and have Sammy win it again. But I don't see the point. So I'm pulling for Chad.
Okay. Your boy Chad Gable over here.
Chad Gable, number 1.
Alright, well, in my opinion, we all know Sami Zayn. He's been the Continental Champion for quite some time now.
Yeah.
And Chad Gable's already done had what, three title matches against
Sammy? Yeah, 2, 1,
yeah.
1-on-1 and 1 triple threat.
Okay, yeah. So the way I see it is that I think they're gonna have Chad Gable win the Intercontinental Championship.
Okay.
Okay, and then they're gonna have not this is a stretch, but hear me out here. I feel like they're gonna have Chad win the Intercontinental Championship.
Okay.
And I feel like Otis is gonna get sick and tired of his crap, and I feel like Otis is gonna challenge Chad Gable for the Intercontinental Championship. And I feel like they're gonna get to a big rivalry, and then I feel like Otis is gonna take it off of Chad Gable.
Ooh.
Now, that's just my speculation, but I feel like that would be a really good match right there.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
Because Chad keeps pushing around Otis, and Otis, he wants to beat the crap out of Chad.
Yeah.
But he doesn't want to, there's nothing in it for him. And I feel like if Chad wins the Intercontinental Championship, then there would be a reason to fight Chad Gable at that point.
Okay. I like that.
So I'm going with Chad.
Chad Gable, number 1. Alrighty.
Alright, then. Then we got the 6-man, or the 6-woman tag. That's what it is, 6-man. You go ahead, Jay, go ahead.
So we have the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match. We have Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill defending their titles against Alba Fire, Isla Dawn, a.k.a. Unholy Union, versus Shayna Baszler and Zoe Starks. Now this is gonna be interesting. This is another match I feel like they're gonna rickroll us with too.
Okay, so let's get into it. The two of them have the home advantage, you know, because they're from Scotland.
Yeah.
And then we have Zoe Starks and Shayna Baszler. Then we have Bianca
and Jade.
Yeah. See, the obvious choice would be Bianca Belair and Jade, but considering that the fact that they've been women's champions, they've been the women's tag champions for quite some time now.
Yeah.
I feel like he's gonna. They need to. No offense, they need to drop the title and give it to somebody else for a while.
I agree.
Shayna Baszler, Zoe Stark, they're not really an actual tag team. They're just like a tag team that WWE actually
put them together.
Like they put them together like a couple weeks ago, literally.
Yeah.
So theoretically, I wouldn't even call them a real tag team.
I can see that.
And then, and then we got the faction over here. They're actually a legit tag team.
Yeah, the Unholy Union.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with the faction because I feel like they have the home advantage, and I feel like if WWE smart, they would put it on. Finally, put it on some new people.
Yeah.
I don't see them giving it to Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark because I feel like they're not like really a true tag team. And again, Shayna, she's not actually she's like a free agent wrestler, so I don't see them. And unless they're like physically like stick to like the brand.
Yeah.
I feel like they're not gonna let them win it.
Okay.
Technically. So I'm gonna go with the faction.
I as well gonna go as Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, cause I figure I low key want them to have the titles on them because when they was in NXT and they was the women's NXT Women's Tag Team Champions, they had a good run with the titles, but they didn't get to do a lot with them. So I'm hoping if they win these ones, they can show more with the titles this time, and they can also show more scary promos like how they did in NXT, because they don't show a lot of their scary promos like they do in WWE or on the main roster, but in NXT they was going heavily on it, and I kind of missed that with these two. But I feel like I'm going with Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, but I kind of feel like WWE might rickroll us and throw it on Shayna, because Shayna been wanting to be tag team champion since she lost them. I forget who she lost them with. Oh, no, she lost them with who did she lose the titles with? I cannot remember. I'm blanking. I think it was I don't know if it was Ronda Rousey, but I don't think it was. It was somebody she won the titles with and then they lost them. And it was Ronda Rousey, because I was saying that they need to push Shayna Baszler back into like how she was in NXT, where she would just go after submissions, hurting people's arms, and she haven't been doing that mean streak, and I missed that. And then when we got to see NXT Underground, she showed a lot of it, and I'm like, ooh man, it'd be crazy if we can get this in this tag team with Zoe Stark. So I feel like WWE might rickroll us, and we all think that they're going to give it to Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, and then they can rickroll us and give it to Shayna. So I'm pulling for Alba and Isla, but I'm thinking that they might rickroll us and give it to Shayna, which I wouldn't be mad at that either. I kind of low key wanted to be either Isla or Shayna and them with the tag titles, but I kind of want Alba and them to win it. So we'll see.
But then again, you also gotta think about it. WWE just do this tag to get like Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark, like not even.
Well, no, they've been a tag team on the Raw on the Raw roster, like after she dropped Ronda, and then after she got out that feud with Ronda Rousey, she got in a tag team with Zoe Starks, but then they haven't been doing a lot, and they haven't had.
That's what I'm saying.
It's WWE's fault. It's because they don't be pushing they tag team division for both men and women, and it's shitty that they do that where they just shit on their tag teams, and it's like, y'all have all these women, and y'all can't do tag teams matches. Even with the men, y'all can't come up with matches for these people. Like, you got 100 people on your roster, and you can't come up with ideas and shit. And I feel like Shayna needs the title again to make her reign strong again, like how she was before. But then Isla Dawn and Alba Fire, they deserve it too, because they've been pushing, and they haven't been getting no respect for their NXT run too. So it's like, it's up in the air. I feel like it's both, between both teams. Because I feel like they're going to take the belts off of Bianca and Jade so they can have that feud, because everybody, that's the rumor in the reports, is the rumor is that they want basically Jade to go back heel, or they want Jade to go heel and turn on Bianca. So most likely they're going to probably have a rematch clause, and Bianca is probably going to cost them the match, and then that's probably where Jade is going to like beat her up, and that's what's going to start a rivalry between Jade and Bianca. Because I know they've been coming up with ideas to how to get the titles off of them so they can start their rivalry between them two. So I feel like this is the last time we seen them with the titles.
Okay. Okay, so.
And there's only 5 matches of this pay-per-view.
The women's tag team match.
The I Quit match.
Intercontinental Championship match.
And the World's Champion.
The Women's Championship match.
Yep.
Then the Universal Championship match.
Undisputed Championship.
And then the World Heavyweight Championship match against Drew McIntyre and Damian.
Yep.
But theoretically, with the whole Drew McIntyre match, because of the fact that the Judgment Day is supposed to stay out that match, so Drew has the advantage if the Judgment Day stay out the match.
But they can all. I feel like they might do that, but you know how WWE is. They say shit like that, and then they rickroll us and have one of them run out there.
Probably. But anyway, that's our opinions on the matches. If you guys do enjoy this, make sure you guys do hit that like button.
But yeah, that's our WWE Clash of the Castle 2024. If y'all got y'all predictions, let us know in the comments below. I'll put my boy's reaction channel in the description. And we'll see y'all for the next reaction to Money in the Bank.
Having fun.
Money in the Bank.
Doing things.
So it's been your boys, the Archer of Truth, Red Arrow. Make sure y'all get y'all arrows, shoot at the like button, shoot at the subscribe button, become a member of the Arrowheads.
And
it's your boy, the Archer of Truth himself, Red Arrow, and I want to thank y'all for coming by with React with Arrow. And I'll see y'all for the next one. Take care.
Make sure y'all get y'all arrow. Pull that boy, shoot it right at the like button, subscribe button, and become a member of the Arrowheads.